What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Luxago live stream. My name is Jacob. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. How we doing? How we doing today? Every single time I'm hoping for a fresh new week. I'm trying to make sure we guarantee the bots in the right chat, and that means we had to suffer on the vertical stream side. For some reason, now the vertical stream's not working, but we're live on the main stream, so I guess I'll do a separate stream just for vertical. Don't ask me why, but we're here, so I'm not going to stress about it. But today, guys, top 10 viewers, about to lock them in, make sure that we pick our winner from last week. Appreciate everybody that joined us on Friday and was top 10 viewer last week. We're about to reveal who they were. But good morning, my friends. Bitcoin 70,000. We got to go over a massive move on BCH as well from our call last week. And man, oh man, what a beautiful week. Monday pump. Beautiful Monday pump. Making sure everything's solid though on our end. We'll eventually figure out this multi-streaming crap, because it's at this point just really obnoxious. But that's okay. We'll get into just the horizontal stream today and go from there. All right, guys. Man, hope you had a great weekend. Trying to think if I touched on anything. Our giveaway winners today, I've sent out messages to the rest of you. Make sure you send your emails for the winnings to collect your winnings. Besides that, some of you still need to respond and confirm that you are the winner. But we're going to be sending those out today after stream if you haven't gotten your winnings yet. We appreciate you guys. Remember, every Friday, every single Friday. Jacob, just wake up. What do you mean, man? Here it is, 6 p.m. I didn't just wake up, buddy. Come on, Dame. What are you thinking? What you thinking, bro? BCH Terpakilla said no. Well, we're about to prove you wrong on that one, my friend. But guys, let's go ahead. Let's just get to the top 10 viewer list. How about that? Let's get to that top 10 viewer list from last week. All right. If you were a top 10 viewer, are we doing a giveaway again for the people that didn't claim? Everybody claim, man. Sorry. I mean, who wouldn't claim, right? It's $100, $300. But guys, today, remember, new week. Wait 1 second. Let me check something. We got a new week. All right, guys. So, I forgot. Yeah, this is a short week for me. So, this so early today. What? Yo, what? I mean, we're normally between 1 Eastern and 1:30 Eastern. It's around there. Guys, this is a short week for me. I will not be here on Friday. I will be in Florida on Friday. So, that being said, Thursday we will be probably doing our giveaways and doing an earlier stream. But I'll keep you updated on that one. For now, though, guys, we have to hit 120 likes per stream until giveaway day, and I'll update you guys that on tomorrow. But let's do our top 10 viewers from last week and get that giveaway going, okay? So first up on the list, Bot is here. Yes, Bot's been here. It's the only thing. This is the only one that's been here. All right. First up on the list for the top 10 viewers, guys, let's see who it was. First one was our boy Big Dennis. Big Dennis in the house, man. Number one this week at 455 points. Congratulations, Dennis. You were our number one this week. Love you, man. Edward in second. Good job, Edward, with 443 in second last week. This was a close race this week, my friends. Hans in third with 411. Great job, Hans. Last week, top 10 viewer. If you are a top 10 viewer at the end of every week on Monday, aka today, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100, because we want to give back to our top 10 viewers, man. Y'all, Metabytes 2 weeks in a row. This man won last week and is number 4 on the list at 409. In fifth, we got, our OG Dame in fifth with 387. Great job, Dame. Good work, my friend. Back again. Brad, familiar faces. Y'all know the drill. That's why you tune in every week, my friend. That's why you tune in every week. Brad in 6th there, and then we got Tom in 7th. Good work, Tom. Tom's won this before. We got Doug in 8th. Doug's good to see you up here, my friend. I've seen you around. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. We got Alex D in 9th. Alex, another OG, man. He's been on this list several times. And then we got Charles in 10th. Great job. Applause, my friends, to our top 10 viewers. Now, that being said, remember, today the points reset. Everybody's back at 0. So everybody has a chance as long as you tune in per stream and you do the Bitcoin predictions, you chat, and then watch time. If the bot continues to stay in this chat for the whole week, we will do watch time at the end of the week. So watch time does count today. But again, if it screws up sometime this week, we won't let it count. All right, but watch time does count today. So let's continue to do that. Chatting counts as well. But that's our top 10 from last week. We appreciate all of you for tuning in. Now, I already filled the Pepe wheel. I made sure to fill it early this time so we could get this thing rolling. So, because the Pepe wheel is filled here, I think he might be he's behind the list here. Let's go ahead and take this off. Here's our top 10. Now, Pepe picks our winner every single week. How many times should I tap this wheel? You guys, how many times should I tap the wheel? Give me some numbers. How many times? 7. Alex D said 7 times. I'll go 3 times, 5 times, 4 times. First person to say the same number. Pepe, 4, 5. Okay, Fam and Edward said 5. All right, 5 it is. 5 it is. Okay, here we go. So remember, this is going to pick our winner for this week. Now, I'm going to do 1 spin, and then I'm going to tap it 5 times after that, okay? 1 spin and tap it 5 times after that. First off, I'm going to do just a little random spin. Close my eyes. Okay, here we go. 1 big spin, then I'm going to tap it 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. There's your 5. And our winner for this week for the top 10 viewer is... No way. No way. Meta, are you here? Dude, there's no way this man wins two weeks in a row. All right. Meta wins 2 weeks in a row. You know what, though? I'm gonna give you guys another one. I'm gonna give you 2. How about that? I'm gonna give you 2. Meta with the 2x, we're gonna give away $200. You know what? Just because I love you guys. I'll take it out of my paycheck. All right, $200. All right, we're gonna do 2. We'll pick 1 more. If it hits Meta again, then Meta, we gotta spend it for a 3rd time. All right, let's do this 1 more time. You know, I'm gonna take this off. That's insane. Meta wins again, my friend. Meta wins again. All right, here we go. Let's do another one. He just likes him. Maybe. All right. Tom. Big boy Tom. Tom is our 2nd winner. Great work, Tom. Appreciate you being in here. Good job, Tom. Man, Dame again with the 1 miss, bro. Tom, do you want to give up your winnings or do you want to keep them? Let me know. I'll spin again if you want to give them up. I know Tom's won before too. Just let me know real quick before we move on. Let Tom decide. I donate my winnings. Meta, you want to donate your winnings, man? Are you sure? They're yours, man. If you want to donate them, you can. It's up to you. Let me know. If Meta wants to spin again, I'll spin again. But that's up to him. Meta, you deserve it, man. So let me know. 2 times in a row. That's pretty lit. Please give me. Donate to me. You guys got to make the top 10 list. Make sure you tune in every day like you are right now. I'm going to give you guys like 2 minutes to respond, Tom and Meta. If you don't, we'll just send those winnings out. Oh, I donate them to the charity I give to you. Awesome. That's sick. All right. Tom, are you claiming your winnings or you want to spin it again? Let me know. You got about 5 seconds, and then otherwise I'm giving them to you. Everybody has 0 points, guys. Reset on points. Tom was just in here. I don't know where he went. All right, that being said, while Tom is waiting to hear what I said, I guess we're going to do our Bitcoin predictions. Now, those of you guys that want to be on that list, right? Those of you guys that want to be on the top 10 list of every single week, if you want to be on that top 10 viewer list, you have to just tune in, do the Bitcoin predictions, chat, and have watch time. When you get on this top 10 list, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 every Monday. Okay, so top Tom was our second winner today. Metabytes as well. So Metabytes will get you the same as last week. Can't believe that man won twice. 2 weeks in a row. That's pretty insane. Let me see here. What am I going to? I need to go to the queue. All right. That being said, we're going to do the Bitcoin predictions while Tom figures out his answer here. But then we're going to get into our analysis, my friend. So let's go ahead and go with what price we're going to go with. Let's see. All right. Okay. Don't listen to me. All right. Guys. Let's start this off right this week. Remember, you get 100 points if you're correct at the end of the stream per day. So right now, type in exclamation BTC more or less. If you think by the end of the stream it's going to be more or less than 70,581. Okay, right now it's sitting at more. So make sure you go ahead and add that in. That's how you get your points to be a part of this board every single week. Also, that's why you tune in every day. Get your entry. That being said, if Tom is here, I don't know. Did he actually respond or no? He said ×3. I saw him say that earlier. He's not who I just. That's funny. All right, put in your predictions. That's you get 100 points out to your name if you are correct. And at the end of the week, if you're one of the top 10 viewers, you get a chance to be on this wheel and a chance to win $100. A lot easier than the end of the week stream as well, or end of the week giveaway. Guys, last but not least, if we do want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday, this stream alone, this is the only stream that's active right now. This stream, we have to hit 120 likes, so please smash the like button. It's absolutely free. And at the end of this week, we will be giving away $300, $100 to 3 different people, okay? You got to type in exclamation BTC, guys, not just BTC more, okay? Not just BTC less, not just BTC more. It has to be exclamation BTC. All right. I guess Tom disappeared on us. That's good. That's all good. So Tom, I gave him a chance to respond if he wanted to have a respin because he's won before, but it's all good. We'll keep it going. All right, my friends. Great job. Thank you for being our top 10 viewers again. One of these days, you'll all be a winner. We ain't stopping anytime soon, my friends. We ain't stopping anytime soon, my friends. Okay, that being said, y'all know the next drill, right? Y'all know the next drill. All right, so if there's anything specific y'all want to go over, throw it in the chat. I'll put it on the Pepe wheel. The Pepe wheel will decide what we go over today. We have some exciting things to go over, though, man. We've been absolutely drilling these. Oh, Punk Chatter, we're definitely going over BCH. I'm not going to put it on the board. That's just a 100%. Something we're going over. BNB. I like it, Doran. Let's do it. BNB first on the list. Rio. I haven't. What is Rio? Cake from Crypto Naughty. Let me look at Rio. Rio's not on a. Is it? Rio's not on a major exchange, but it is trading on some of these. Interesting. Let's see here. FTM from FAM. We'll do FTM. New day, new week, new day, so we can do whatever today. Ton from Viva. TON. Ondo. Flow. We'll do Flow. Remember, if you are a HODL Gang member, you have priority pick on these, okay? Ondo. Unless it's some crazy coin. That's the other thing, guys. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they did put it on. They did put it on here. Let me see. Ondo. Interesting. We could go over this, but it's at all-time highs, man. There's not much to talk about with these. I would just want it to hold up over the 80s right now. GFI. Let's see. GFI Goldfinch Tether. Interesting. XRP Badger Sand. GRT. He wanted. Okay, GRT. That's not too bad. Daily here. Daily's holding up on GRT. What else did he want? He wanted his CGPT. Yeah, I've heard about this one. It's just so hard. Okay, we'll do Quant there. We'll do Quant. Yeah, I got you. Quant's a good one. Quant's a good one. Jupiter. How's Jupiter do? How did that do over the weekend? Jupiter's a good one too, guys. The only problem is, and this is breaking out of that bull flag we talked about on Friday. The only problem is, guys, when these things are sitting. Yeah, we can talk about Jupe. When these things are sitting at all-time highs. When they're sitting at all-time highs, it's hard, man. It's hard to talk about them. Op again. Optimism. Okay, nice bounce. Still stuck in that range. AXS. I don't think we've ever looked at this. Ooh. Okay. Could be worth a glance. AXS. Okay. This one's interesting to me. PolyX, MX, SEI. I know a lot of you love SEI. It's good SEI. Guys, while you're putting in your suggestions here, make sure to smash that like button. We got to get to 120 today. We'll do Avalanche, definitely. Why did I spell that wrong? Is it? Yeah, no, I didn't spell that wrong, right? No, I didn't. It just looks weird because I did all lowercase. Goodness gracious. Peng, PolyX, man. I need another haircut. My hair grows so fast. Y'all have already witnessed several haircuts on this stream. Matic. I'm just bad spelling today. Matic, bouncing back. Definitely Matic. Guys, we could take some weird ones at the end, too, if we have more time. Can we finally replace gold for Bonk? Come on, Dane. You know my views on Bonk. You know my views on Bonk. Jeez. Everything's kind of bouncing back today. Kino's seen this PNG. Oh, PENG. P-E-N-G. Guys, some of these is tough, man. When these first hit the major exchanges, so this is still on CoinEx and MXC. When these first hit these exchanges, there's not much to talk about on the trading side. I mean, you can talk a little bit about it, but the biggest thing is watching them get onto the next exchange. That's going to drive the most volume on these. RLB, ICP. Let's see. ICP do any... Oh, yep. We're doing ICP. Money. Actually, last but not least, guys, I do want to look at Link and see, did it break? Link's setting up again. Okay. We'll wait on Link. Venom. Yeah, see. We need some major exchange ones, guys. MXC. Why is that on Binance US? It's weird. This isn't too bad. CRO evade set. That's not a bad one. RLB. Come on, guys. Give me some major exchange ones. Guys, anything that's swap based or just hit like MXC or just hit CoinEx or stuff like that, it's hard to analyze it, okay? Because it all comes down to pretty much the influence it has on the market. Who's influencing that coin, okay? That's the biggest thing. Venom just released on MXC. Let's try to avoid. Let's go with anything. We're gonna go over Solana, guys. That's one of the majors we always go over. PolyX, I'm pretty sure there. That one's on a major exchange. Yep, there we go. Whoa, yo, hold on. Near, man said near. Near's a good one to go over. PolyX. Remember, guys, we are live every day. Why did I spell that? P-O-L-Y. What am I doing? This one. Did this just... Nah, it's been on here for a minute. Go to the daily. Okay, so I would say let's go over PolyX, but again, this is yes another case where we're at all-time highs. You know, you could do some fib extensions and somewhat target things. PolyX opening high was 51.96. Already blew through that. SEI, seen that. Sol, SEI, Mavia. Yeah, Solana is about to moon rocket. If you don't own any Solana, I would highly suggest buying some. But of course, this isn't financial advice. Let me see here. But we've been killing it over here. Non-financial advice related, we've been killing it. Let's look at near. 4 hour. Can my hands be any worse today? Got one last one. AXS. If it's on a major exchange, I got you, man. It is. There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. AXS. We got it. AXS it is, guys. All right, the board's filled. Y'all know the drill, though. If we have some extra time, which we normally do, if we have some extra time by the end of the stream, we will end up having more suggestions from you guys. But this is what we're going to go over today. BNB, FTM, TON, Flow, Quant, JUP, AVAX, Matic, ICP, AXS. Thank you, guys. Remember, every day, 1 Eastern. Y'all know the drill. But let's get back into it and call it there. All right, let's hop over to, once I can get out of this, 1 sec. Let's hop over to charting, my friends. Let's get to it. Lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. Let's go to Bitcoin first. And flip-flop the music over. All right. All right, let me get the sleeves up for this one. Boy needs a haircut. Let's get it. All right, my friends. First off, we go over the majors if you're new here. If you're new here, we go over the majors first. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Gold, Solana. AVAX I'm about to put into that list here soon. What is Avalanche at today? 58 again. Nice. We go over NASDAQ, YM, sometimes crude oil, depending if it's done anything. And then the Euro USD, we go over that as well. All right, guys, Bitcoin. Well, guess what happened?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy's in the chat from my HODL gang. Appreciate you. If you didn't put in your Bitcoin predictions, make sure you have them in here in the last 5 seconds. 3. Type an exclamation BTC more or less if you think it's be more or less than 70,581. I'll give you about 2 seconds. 2. 1. Charles Wong, if once yours is confirmed, if it didn't more there. Yo, Dennis, you know that you were number 1 viewer last week, man. I appreciate you. Oliver, okay, closing it down. All right, my friends. Thank you. That's how you get into the top 10 list every single week, is if you get those Bitcoin predictions in, as well as watching and chatting. Best way to rank up is predicting whether you think Bitcoin's be more or less at the beginning of the stream to when it comes to the end of the stream. So good work, my friends. Let's just get it. Let's go. All right, unpin that message and let's get to Bitcoin. Now, we said, yet again, who's your daddy? And we had a nice little yay because guess what? The weekly candle on Bitcoin closed exactly over that 65,500 price we really wanted, right? When that happens, looks really strong for that next push up, right? So this ended up actually playing out its own bull flag in a way. You had a lower high set, but a higher low after that. Lower low, right? Not really a lower high in here, somewhat of a lower high, but similar situation. This is still can be considered a bull flag. I don't like that the turning points on the daily actually on Bitcoin happened below that 50 level. I wish they would have happened higher up to indicate that stronger trend. But overall, we talked about consolidation in the 60s, and we talked about a push, possibly through that all-time high again after we got a bit of consolidation on the 60s. Now, the 4 hour indicated a little bit more consolidation in the 60s than anything else. What else do you see? The inverse head and shoulders actually ended up happening there. A little bit different of a neckline with a reject there, but once it broke back out, pretty much said sayonara. Now it's back over 70, almost 71,000. So overall, though, consolidation in the 60s still there. It still happened. We got the bull flag kind of set up there and ends up breaking out beautifully. Right now, upside target would be 73. Right here, open, close, high. I'm just going to put a mark there. That's our upside target right now at 73K. We'll see if we can hit that maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But Monday volume has always been super, super strong. You got to love it. Can't get better than that. Guys, we're at 51 likes. Make sure if you want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday, you get those likes up to 120. It's absolutely free, and the money and giveaways on Friday is absolutely free as well. So make sure you hit that like button. Today, let's really close. Honestly, I would like to see the daily close over 70K. 70K today would be a great close on Bitcoin, but overall, that weekly close pretty much proved it all, showing that, you know, it was not ready to come back and consolidate at all in the weekly, which is fantastic. Want to see that. 73K though, this week is our target. I would want to break through it, of course. But where does that 65,500 level come from? Well, it came from that weekly open close high, like we always talk about on stream. You're gonna get sick of me saying this. I think I need to make an emote called open close. Open close. I'm just going to say open close. That needs to be an emote. That being said, though, breaking back up and coming up to 70K is exactly what we wanted to see. 4 hour doing the same thing. The daily and then the 4 hour doing the same thing. This could have had a setup of ours if it did have that turning point roughly here. Didn't really. It was a weird little wedge type formation that happened, but inverse head and shoulders yet again peaks its little head and plays off beautifully for that next move. So obviously you can see up there 73 target is a daily open close high, but we see now that it's actually the bottom of an order block as well. So it actually is, you know, pretty likely to be hitting here. It's very possible. 4 hour candle. Let's see if it continues to close. We got 2 hours left. The high over this, closure over this previous high from the last 4 hours, 70.75. I would really want to close over that for this continuation. Absolute monster breakout. Gotta love it, man. Let's keep it going. So Bitcoin right now still targeting at 73 this week. Want to see it close pretty easily over 68,933. It'd be nice if it closed over 70. That'd be the ideal. And then that daily chart is so nice. This is so clean, such clean price action. I'd want to see it kind of hold up over this open close level 68,346 this week. But the daily right now just closing over yesterday's high would be ideal. But we'll see. Maybe into tomorrow we slingshot to 73, or today we hit 73. So we'll keep a close eye on it. Great job, though, if you ended up actually trading this on this dip. But yet again, I mean, you can see we've had this range plotted for everyone to see some type of consolidation and a bounce in there for its continuation up to 73. So great job. Nice. All right, let's go to Ethereum. ETH up next. ETH. Now, yet again, this one extended a little bit further to the downside, right? Ethereum actually had a bounce, or somewhat of a bounce off that 75 or 3,500 level. That's what I would have wanted to see. I really want to see this weekly candle close up there, but honestly, guys, look what happened. This is just as good in my opinion. It closed up above the previous week's low, which is a really good sign. Really good sign that people are willing to buy it at this price. And again, it's not that bad of a price for Ethereum. A lot of bears in Ethereum. I mean, Ethereum's network is kind of like it's been slow for so long. They finally had that update. But everybody's been eyeing Solana. That's why we're very bullish on Solana. Solana is like the new and improved all hail, you know, Solana versus the Ethereum kind of competition there. Because, you know, Solana, if you look at the amount of trading and inflow and not inflow, what do you call it? Transactions based on the Solana network, it's roughly the same, if not more than Ethereum right now. Pretty much based on this whole meme coin trend that's been happening. So why is this repeating over and over again? Give me a new song. So it's a quite interesting thing to see. But again, Ethereum's been around way longer than Solana. It's going to be it's kind of a stable coin. And if it gets accepted as an ETF, it's going to still be around. I have a strong opinion about that. It might not move exactly the same that Bitcoin does like it used to. It already showing us that it's not going to. But right now, this week, all we want to see is a close over this open close high right here at 3,500. So, good open close over 3,500. The fact that it last week closed over the previous week's low at 3,400, very bullish sign that it didn't care about that low. It broke through it and then closed up above it. You got to love that. Weekly time frame, though, this week, maybe target 3,800, 3,900. That was obviously from a previous strong pivot point that we talked about on the weekly. Open close highs kind of coming together there. Clearly strong resistance. Why exactly you want to mark those levels off. Now, 3,500 though this week is that price point in which we're watching, like I already said. Let's go to the daily. Daily time frame breaking out quite nicely from its current slope, lower low, higher low break. So 3,900 is in sight here. Again, let's make it easy. Previous lower high here was a high of 35.86. Let's just close over that today, and I'll be bullish into the rest of the week. Let's look at the 4 hour here, because the 4 hour... What happened? Let's look at the 4 hour here, because the 4 hour is essentially a decent little opportunity that I personally missed out on, but it ended up playing out very nicely. We talked about a bullish setup, but didn't fully close or create that turning point above that 50 level, which is okay. I mean, it would have been nice. There was a small one here, but remember, we like to talk about how we like to have a little bit of a gap between the turning points and not so close. But again, this lower high sitting right here at 3676 on the 4 hour. Let's get through that. If you took a trade somewhere around this change of character after that little retrace there, this would be TP1 in my opinion, to be right at 3600 through that high. So after that, now we do have some room. So long as they can get through this high here at 3676, I'd be targeting that next probably top of the order block. I wouldn't go to the bottom because it's not that much of a move unless the top hits. Otherwise, other than that, it's like right under that 4K mark, if not 4K. We have that weekly open close high there sitting at 3927. So keep a close eye on Ethereum for this continuation. I do like it. Pretty much all we need to see for continuation on this is continuous daily closures on top of each other for one, but also just holding price here above 3,500. You get up, hold above that previous high there, previous lower high actually. You'll get that confirmation that it is a set reversal, which is exactly what you want to see. So let's keep an eye on that. Otherwise, very nice so far. First time I'm not in the top 10. My points, I know. How do you get in? I will win every time. Please tell me. I will win this time. Everyone, please tell me. If you want, on Friday, guys, we have to hit 120 likes for us to do the end of the week giveaway. So make sure that you are tuning in. You're smashing that like button, and you have subbed as well. So we got to get to 120 likes today. We're halfway there. So make sure you hit that sub or like button, and of course subscribe if you want to be actually in the giveaway. It only picks subscribers, so you do have to subscribe. But guys, yeah, go ahead and smash that like button. If we get to 120, we will do the $300 giveaway. So make sure you hit it. All right, Solana, my mama. I freaking love this coin so much. It's my favorite coin right now on the market. I mean, it's just so much opportunity. So much opportunity on this network. It's absolutely insane. At some point, I will probably do some fun meme coin trading on a Twitch channel that I have made, me times Pepe, which would be kind of fun. It's just that's going to be messing around with just like $1,000, $2,000 or something. We'll play around with it. But I've learned a lot about the meme coin world in the past week, so it's very cool to see the amount of people using the Solana network for the meme coin, meaning I'm extremely bullish on Solana based on the amount of people using the Solana network. Now, a lot of it, if you're not careful, is a lot of scam coins that people are just taking liquidity out immediately once people invest in it. But you find the right ones, it's actually a lot of fun. So that being said, last week, what did we talk about? We talked about that weekly closure up over 173.65. Why was that? Well, we have it circled here. Open close highs from that first push that we ever had, and then open close low right there that had a clear reaction, but it did line up with that same price point. Normally, I wouldn't take that if it had just a 2-week reaction and then broke it, but because it had a reaction on it before, that's a pretty significant level at 173. As you can see here, closed right above that as well. If we go to that 4-hour time frame, though, you can see the amount of support that lined up right off 172. So overall, that was a great value spot if you're buying or selling Solana, trying to buy more at 173. Fantastic move right now. So Bitcoin target was 73, my friend. We're looking for that this week. Looking for 73, if not today. But guys, right now, Solana at an open close 4-hour high. I'm not really worried about that. We're going to be targeting that 198 again. Why? Similar situation. Weekly open close pivotal point. Now, this is a very key pivotal. It went up, had a very strong reaction off the 198, right? 200 bucks pretty much is psychological for this. We got the bottom of the order block. Now, we talked about that. First target is always bottom of the order block at 24. It's just going to be that, especially if it's a 41% order block. This is on the price action concepts indicator, okay? So those of you guys that like these volumetric order blocks, just type an exclamation indicators. It'll show you what indicators I'm using, but also you can try it out risk-free for 30 days on our website. But after that, we got a very clear open close high here, right above the middle 50% level of that. We're back at 250. Psychological level, right? 250, very nice. Open close weekly high as well, which is fantastic. So really looking for 224 here, so long as this weekly closes. I would really want, okay, first off, it's good if this weekly candle does close at just green in general. If it closes green, that's great, right? It is great. I'm not a huge fan if there's not a lower wick right now, but again, like we talked about, the amount of volume going through Solana right now is pretty insane. But this week, ideally, I would want to close up at its last week's opening price. Last week's opening price was 201. So if it can close right here, up there, then that's a very bullish sign for the following week to pop us probably through 220. So really focus this week on hitting this target to the upside this week is going to be about 201, if not higher. So really keep a close eye on that. Let's go to that daily time frame. The daily time frame, guys, we never set the lower low like we were looking for a bull flag. But we did kind of set one low here, higher low, and then it went ahead and just broke it. So that indicates, a nice little pennant formation, which is okay. It's not, it's a weird pennant formation. It's not really a pennant. In this case, we would need to see it like off of this guy and it continue. But overall, still broke that slope and it's back up. It's following along this downside trend on the day or upside trend on the daily on the lows there, which is a good sign. Everything's pointing for this thing to make a nice breakout here soon. So we're going to keep a close eye on it. Today, though, on Solana, I just want to break and close, or I want to hold and close over 186.80. That was yesterday's high. If we pull up that 4-hour time frame, you can see here we might be struggling a bit at 191, which is fine. But let's get up to 198.200, which I don't think would be hard. I think today we could actually hit that, but we'll see. The only thing that's a little weird is that we're quite extended on the 4-hour for some reason. But the nice part is we have bearish money flow, which is good. So that means if this comes back down, settles off, we get bullish money flow. It could indicate that this thing broke out, settles in the 200s, which is very possible. Psychological level, right? If we break right through that, which would be easy, right? We have room on the oscillator. Settle on the 200s, then make that move to 224. That's what I would want to see. Let's see it break through 200, settle on 200, then move to 224. If that happens, I don't know. We'll do something crazy. So yeah, that's the ideal on Solana here. We just need to break out of that and we'll keep an eye on it. You know what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set an alert here at 200. If this hits on stream, I'll go crazy. It's very possible though. You can get some nice buyers coming in. But that being said, that's Solana. Let's jump over to BCH. Honestly, let's just go to the next crypto, then we'll get into well, yeah, let's go to BCH. Lots to talk about on BCH. I had Paul Barron. I did Paul Barron on Friday after this stream, okay? We talked about the BCH trade. I never took it. I don't know. I guess I was just said because we had an hour-long close and I never took it. I was pissed. We had about an hour 20 before I got off the stream, before this candle closed. I didn't take it. I didn't even think about it because I had to leave. I had to drive to my friend's place right after stream. So I literally never took it. But magical move. I know some people did take it. I didn't set an alert. I just blew past what my whole thought process. There's just a lot going on Friday, but that's okay. I know some people did take it, and great job, man, because that was absolute monster move. But let's go ahead and let's reminisce on what we talked about and why we talk about it. Right, this is why you tune in every day, and here you go. Quick little 14-second clip, my friends. BCH looking solid. If I get that bullish starting point here, if it locks in, which it'll probably lock in an hour 16, I'm probably going to take this trade. If it fails me, I'm going to be upset. But overall, BCH looks very solid. Love the buybacks here. Beautiful. BCH looking solid. So we talked about that turning point happening, right? So, it just, it pains me. I was like, I'm going to be pissed if it doesn't play out. It plays out perfectly. I don't even get in. I mean, don't ask me why. But I know at least Punk Chainer hit it big time. He tweeted at me. I love that. Why though? Why did we take it? Well, it had our setup here. You see how the turning point had a gap to gap there. It had a big gap there, which is good. It bounced off that previous high after it was in a mega downtrend, right? very clean trade. You see how clean that is? When you see it that clean, it's usually indicating a very A+ setup. Like the cleaner it is, obviously common sense says it's the most A+ setup. But right there off BCH, we talked about getting a turning point on the 4-hour. A lot of people would be a little skeptical at taking it, right here at 431. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, if you know the setup works and it's an A+ setup, even if it's up here, if you're impatient, if you want to be patient, say I want to catch a dip, you're probably going to miss out on the move. And yet again, those of you that maybe thought that at 431, it's at a high or whatever. The biggest thing here is that this just came out of a downtrend, right? So this isn't necessarily a high. It's like your high's up here. So it's like from that point there, you still had a decent discount. And then obviously you can see the trade played out beautifully. So we did talk about that 437 price point. If it were to close, it'd probably be around there. I was at 430 there. We got that turning point. That would have been your entry. Missed it, sadly. But upside target, I probably would have taken this first breakout candle once it closed at 461. But then, you guys know me. You have a 4-hour open close here, but look at the daily time frame right there. Bam. I would have been targeting 500. 500 we talked about before. We talked about it maybe blowing through 500 on the weekly, then going for 600. So I would be I would be over 50% out. I'd probably be holding the last 25% now for that mega run to like 600 if I was trading off a 4-hour. Just because 500 would have been my mega upside target. My TP1 would have been somewhere around 450 from a 430 point, and then 500 after that. So guys, here you go.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, not even an arrow sound. Why did I do that? Oh, we didn't do the horns either. Overall, guys, fantastic. That's why you tune in every day to the Luxago live stream. Absolutely monster trade. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but we've been absolutely drilling these setups. So great job if you took it. And man, what a move it had. I will be talking about B&B. There's a setup too as well. So we'll talk about that as well, and it's actually playing out too, and I didn't take it either, but it actually didn't have necessarily as good of a setup as this one did. I don't think it even looked that great, but it did play out nicely. But that bounced off an FVG as well. Very nice impulse candle. Shout out to Punk Chainer for actually mentioning BCH in the potential setup, because without him, we actually would not have seen that, more than likely, because we don't go over BCH that much. But lovely fair value gap there bounce as well. So everything lined up, right? When everything does line up, this is what happens. You get those A+ setups, and it plays out quite nicely. So overall, if you took it, great job. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of it. 15% trade. Can't go wrong with that. $66. Beautiful move. So great job if you took it. Let's move on to the next one. Let's get it. Let's go. Gold. Now gold, guys, remember gold. Now this was quite interesting. So personally, we didn't show this yesterday, but we are in a futures trade on this, and I'll show you. A very interesting futures trade. So this had a daily setup, and the stop loss didn't hit. I don't even have a stop set, but I'll put it right here. Here's your stop. So this is interesting. Now, because it hasn't fully moved just yet, I wouldn't 100% recommend it unless you're willing to risk this stop loss. Obviously, we're at all-time highs. But the gold has, it has the setup here. It was quite an interesting turning point because it flipped back quite quickly. But it's holding that price point. So daily time frame, this is essentially what we look for, right? We get that bullish turning point above the 50 level. It did extend quite a bit. There's certain things that I'm still personally learning about this strategy setup that I want to avoid, like possibly all-time high runs. That's possibly something to avoid, but it's still playing out accordingly. So I'm not 100% stressed just yet about it. I have stops in place for that reason. We're aiming first off to hit 222 or the 220s, which if I go back, actually, let me go back on it. Now this is gold future, so it's looking a little bit different, but right now we're definitely aiming for that roughly like 222. If I go to the 4-hour here, honestly, I'd probably take off some there. Probably make this a 5. I can't adjust this. I'll have to adjust it myself, but actually let's just do that now. So make this 5. So I would take off half there at 2028 roughly, wherever it had that open close rejection there. That should be a 1-to-1 trade. The rest I would hold out. But overall, The daily time frame set up nicely. Now this is the gold feature. It's a little bit, that looks a little different. The actual gold setup here is better off. It had our little wedge there with the break, structure break, and then bullish turning point above that. So this is where, you know, maybe all-time highs we considered. It's not probably going to be as good of an A+ setup as if we're coming out of an actual reversal, which was like BCH versus this one. So we're still learning more about it. But overall, if it ends up being successful, then we know what to look at and what not to look at. But clearly holding support, right? We're holding up over 2145 pretty easily, 2150 pretty easily. It's sitting still break even. Weekly chart closed actually quite nicely. I was afraid it was going to close red, but it didn't. I would have liked it to have closed at 2178, but we'll see if it does set up. But for now, daily, what do we want to see today? I would like to see today it close back up over here at its opening price from Friday, which was 2181. 2181 would be that closing price I would want today for like a really bullish setup. If this does flip, we'll consider taking some off. But I mean, guys, it is at an all-time high, so it is interesting to talk about. 4 hour here consolidating quite a bit. So where is it going to find that opportunity? I had that major breakout with the FOMC move last week. But what else is interesting is it's actually respecting this slope break. So it's showing that breakout support already. So essentially, if we can get this break back up to here, we're gonna be looking really nice. So really keep an eye on it right now. It's like as long as it's up over 2150, it's fine for the upside. First target would definitely be 2186. I probably won't take some off there because we want to go for that 2200 mark again. But upside target right now is 2200, so we'll be looking at that quite closely. But holding off very nicely for some nice consolidation. Hopefully we get that turning point. Again, another bullish turning point and continue this move. But it being at all-time high, look at the difference between gold here, all-time high, right, versus BCH, which had our beautiful setup, and it happened to be, at a nice, reversal type area, especially on like a 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart was just in a from a high back to a high, right? If we look at gold, again on that 4 hour chart, we can kind of see that it came off a high and it set up, but it didn't set up on a 4 hour, it set up on a daily, so it's still at an all-time high. So a lot of things to note, but overall, I mean, it's still fine. We're still in profit, so for now, but we'll keep an eye on it. All right, that's why we take every setup, guys. If you want to do the $300 giveaway this Friday, we had to get those likes up to 120, so smash the like. It's absolutely free. Make sure to subscribe as well. If you want 2 extra entries, by the way, if you want 2 extra entries to the Friday giveaway, make sure you click this join button and you join the HODL gang, okay? You get cool custom badges and emotes, as well as 2 extra entries at the end of every single week when we do that $300 giveaway. So it's literally $1, right? And you get 3 entries for every Friday giveaway. So it's not just one, it's every Friday giveaway. So appreciate you guys, but let's get into now the ES and the NASDAQ, starting with the NASDAQ. Let's go there. My trades are going at my direction. What? Gold looks great to peak again. What is the direction? Sorry, I'm going back on your questions. To the moon, he said. Are you talking about gold? All right. Marlan pocketing BCH money too. I love that. All right, guys. Well, here you go. Again, 4 hour. That's what we're talking about. When you're in a mega trend, as we look at the screeners here, what do we see? We see weekly, daily, 4 hour, all strong bullish, right? We see on here weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, strong bullish. We see weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour down here, a little bit of mixed on the oscillator, which is okay. Oscillator isn't as important on the screener as it is seeing clear setups like this. But for price action standpoint, NASDAQ, this is what I would have targeted. This is why you look at high time frames. I would have targeted for a bounce off this high here, right? If we dive into like a 1 hour now, right, we look for, I mean, here you go. This here, if I saw this candle here off a 4 hour previous high, this candle here where it wicked down, closed back up, very bullish sign, or very bullish reversal sign. Probably would have taken a nice scalp off of that, or just a small trade into the 1852. You would have had a nice, how many points is that? Right to there. You had a 31 point move there, 125 ticks, which is pretty decent if you're a scalper or whatever on the NASDAQ. But if we're, you know me, I'm a big swinger. So in this case, on a mega trend here, weekly time frame looks nice. I would like to see this thing close up over this previous weekly close of let's see, close at 18574. But again, if we want to close over that all-time high, that'd be even better. Daily time frame though, bouncing off, right? When we're in these mega trends, there's no reason to be shorting the Nasdaq. You wait for these slight dips, and then you wait for some clearish, buying coming in. Then you take your upside trade versus just a downside. Because you can wait. You can just be patient. That's the biggest thing. Being patient is the hardest thing to do in the trading game. The more patient you are, the more successful you're going to be. So this setup there off 18,500 was pretty awesome off that previous high there. But overall right now, I would want to see it close up like this or green. If it closes green, you might get that push into a new high as well. But if you grabbed anything off of like a 1 hour where you saw that bullish setup off a previous high, would have been probably a pretty nice swing here as it tries to reset on the 1 hour as well. So 4 hour time frame, beautiful too. This is a bull flag, guys, by the way. This is a bull flag setup. This is ideal actually. So here's your bull flag. You got a high, right? You got a lower low, you got a lower high, you got another lower low, right? So if this thing breaks here, you get something like that. Oscillator comes back like this. Honestly, off this 18,500, you're probably gonna get a very nice move back into the high 1800s. Still no bearish price action though on the Nasdaq. Haven't seen it yet, so we will continue to keep a close eye on this until we see bearish price action. Super bullish. ES, similar situation. Let's go to the 4 hour here. 4 hour comes down. Honestly, I mean, massive imbalance there, aka fair value gap. If this thing dips into tomorrow, that'd be kind of nice. You had another healthy dip off that BOS. I'd be watching 5250, 525, anywhere in the 250s, right? Anywhere in the 250s, I would look for a bounce, very clean bounce. It could be anywhere because that's not very many points. That it has a bit of a range there. So 4 hour, anywhere in the 250s. I mean, you can just box off this area here. Box is always good to draw because then you don't have an exact level to worry about. You can see there, dead center is 250 there. So anywhere roughly above or at 250, you can maybe get the high 240s. But if that were to come off of that, it would be very nice. We do have a fib potential as well from its recent. Actually, we'll pull it from here. 382 there. We can pull it from this turning point. Oh, it's not even it. On the ES as well. You can see here, there's quite a bit to talk about. See, that turning point seems a little bit more significant, even if it's just, this was the previous low as well. But that first higher low usually is the one that it's worth taking. But overall, just proper structure would find support over those previous highs on ES. All right, we got 3 minutes, and we're going to go into the wheel, my friends. Let's go over the euro. The euro. Yo. Golden pocket pullback? Maybe. We'll keep an eye on it. Why does this look wrong? Whoa, why did I do USDT? LOL. All right. Did I just say LOL out loud? Yeah, errors in the chat for me for saying that. What am I doing? Okay. LOL. LOL smiley face. Alrighty. Jacob, what are you doing? Okay. Euro weekly time frame. My goodness. Bouncing off the 618. Gotta love that. Finding a little bit of support up here, which is interesting. Lower high confirmed on that weekly. I don't know if this candle is going to hold. Weekly doesn't look very good. You can see here, even on this bearish turning point that's trying to form this week. If the euro is going to hold this week, guys, it's going to have to get back up over its opening price from last week. So that's what I would watch. Opening price last week was 108.8. We've talked about that before. Let's go to the daily. The weekly doesn't look great for it to actually close up that high. This needs to get back over 108.5 if I'm going to consider anything on the euro right now. Give you some more consolidation above that, then get your trade off. Right now, I'd be bearish though. I'd be targeting probably 107.6 first this week, and then after that, just because, yeah, honestly, you can target anywhere in this range. You have two lows, you have three lows to talk about. You have this low, you you have this low and this low. So again, I'd be targeting top of box all the way to bottom of box there, all the way to 107. So first would be 107.6. That's what I'd be going for right now. Unless, for some reason this engulfs yesterday's, which I don't really think it will. Even if we go to that 4 hour here, yeah, it's still stuck in this downtrend. It does have a little bit of gap divergence happening, but again, it hasn't broken above these lows. Here's these lows here. It would have to break above those lows first. Otherwise, I think, yeah, it's going to head a little bit lower on the euro. That's okay, though. Euro, it moves in waves, right? So this is pretty typical for any currency like that. Yeah, that's the euro for you. Perfect timing. All right, guys, let's get to the wheel. Y'all put in suggestions at the beginning of the stream. Ooh, guys, bouncing on the crude oil here off 80, off that previous BOS. I would like this to close bigger on the crude oil. So 4 hour here. Yikes, I don't like that wick. But it is holding up nicely. It is breaking this structure. Crude oil breaks above this high, 81.92, which it tried to. If it closes above that high, you actually might get a bullish setup. So let's keep a close eye on that. So that could be a close thing to watch here. I'm gonna put in line. But let's head to the wheel, my friends. Pepe in the house. Everybody say, "What's up, Pepe? Would you please use signals and overlays?" Do you want? I mean, I'll use them when I like to look at them. I mean, I can every once in a while. Sometimes I like looking at it. Depends on the trend. Like ES there, I would use signals and overlays. Like the NASDAQ and the ES is worth using signals and overlays on if I go to like a daily time frame. So then I can keep an eye on, it's 12. I can keep an eye on like, how's it trading above the, what's it called? Neo Cloud. They're trading well above the Neo Cloud and it's super bullish for sure. All right. But we take it on and off all the time. All right. What's up, Pepe? How we doing? Guys, if you want to do the Friday giveaway, we have to get 160 likes. BNB on the rip. Gotta love it. BNB on the rip. Let's get it. Gotta love that. I might do BNB just on Binance. Yeah, I guess it's one instead. All right, so BNB we talked about on Friday. I don't have a clip for this one, but we did talk about a setup, and it pretty much came through, right? So 4 hour setup, right? We had the oscillator here showing rejects, right? The downtrend was solid on this. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Broke right here, right? Now, you know me, I like to see turning points above that 50% retracement. Sorry, why did I just say that? Above that 50 level on the oscillator, but I usually say if it's close, it's usually okay. You just don't want it down here. So usually right off that 50 is pretty solid. It did happen to create that lower high beautifully and create a turning point right here. Now, that was 8 a.m. on Saturday. Obviously, I was enjoying the weekend with my family, so I'm not looking at big BNB to set up. But right there could have been an entry on our setup, right? Could have been an entry. Now, this thing obviously probably would have made you sweat a bit, but that's okay. It came off that high, still holding it out, right? I would have probably had my low above that right now. First target for me would have been here. TP1 would have been right there. Now, that would have been not even a one-to-one risk, right? But if that would have hit, the minute that hits, I'm jumping my stop up to here, right? So, again, A-plus setups don't necessarily have to be 100% like 2-to-1 or 1-to-1 or whatever people want it to be. It's like I'm targeting actual price points that have had reactions. So, my TP1 is going to be that 4 hour open close high there. Probably wouldn't take off a huge amount, but it is a 4 hour setup. So, I'd probably take off about half. Right now, I'd be riding this thing all the way up to 632. If we go to the weekly time frame here, we can even see like that's where it's meant to be. We have these weekly open close highs there, sitting at 650 roughly. So I'm gonna leave that there. But again, there's nothing in its way, right? So it's like it's not even like worth. Like I'm gonna be targeting that 632, and I would still be holding it if I saw that on whatever. But we did discuss this one already breaking out, which is nice. But I definitely would have taken some off at 582 just to be safe. 600 is psychological. I don't think it's hit yet. It's a high 298. Beautiful. What do we want to see now, though? So I mean, look at this now. I have an awesome Mr. Reward. I just cashed in at almost 2-to-1 on that move. So I'm going for obviously the 630s up there. Pretty much a double top happened. Came back down. So I'd be targeting that. But after that, be holding the rest here. And what are we watching for? Well, it's pretty simple. You just have this high to deal with. Now we have this high to deal with a potential. What do you think here? Sorry, I'm just double checking something. Okay, not there. Sorry. So not. I was gonna say potential FEG, but that wouldn't work. But just a bouncing closure over this high would be good at 586. Show me support over 586 for that next move up, right? Again, this thing turning over back up would be wanting to just continue its trend off of this previous high and those lower highs. So if I remove those indicators, we would just want to see this trend continue. Excuse me? Get back here. Come on. Jacob, get your fingers aligned today. It's a fresh week. We got this. Essentially, this right there, which would indicate this thing bouncing like this. Okay, so continuing that trend. Oscillator also just flipped to bullish money flow. Can't get better than that, right? Cannot get better than that. So really wait to see if you can get a nice bounce off that previous high and then also bounce off that previous high. So oscillator is lining up as well, targeting 630s. We'll keep a close eye on that. Great job on BNB if you took it. But there you go. Those are our levels on BNB. Let's get it. Let's go continue. Done cooking. Fully focused on Jacob. All right, guys. Pepe back. Pepe ready to go. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you want to do the Friday giveaway. AXS. Let's go Coinbase. Yeah. Do Binance. Binance. There's the volume. I'm cooking now, Dame. What did you cook? What? Rabbit, what is he told us to do a cooking show or something? What's going on, guys? Come on. All right. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. Okay, here we go. So, weekly bouncing beautifully on this one up above that previous high. You gotta love that. But this is why you mark off those weekly open close highs. Beautifully targeted right there at 1252. Make sure you mark those off. Above that now, my low target obviously is going to be the bottom of this order block at 1450. Hello, bro. This is a kid show. Can we get cooking with Jacob on the weekends? Oh, my gosh. What? But again, weekly open close high there. Boom. Rejected beautifully. Great target 1252 if you would have gotten it. Man, if I saw this, though, it would have been a setup roughly. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been. Almost. But right now, 1460s, 1450. You're cooking the crypto. If we did a cooking stream, what would you want me to cook? 1452. I actually cook a lot, so I'm not terrible. I'm very generic, though. I'm not somebody that can wizard cook. Like, oh, I know this pairs with this very well. I'm like, I can make steak, fresh mashed potatoes, like zucchini squash, and then boom, juicy. I could do that. I could make fried rice as well. I can do that one. All right, 1450 though, bottom of that order block is what I would target. After that, I mean, you got this open close high sitting in the middle of the order block, which is good. 1869 would be that next target there. Clearly, some type of price action was traded there. Pasta. Fried rice is the balls. Yo. Fried rice with a side of balls. What is this guy asking for? Let me cook some. We could honestly. Can you eat bull testicles? Hold on. Can you eat bull? My search history is going to be weird for you guys. Is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. I don't. What? I did not type that in. Bull testicles are still eaten today across mountainous states like Colorado and Montana, as well as Canada. Dude. if Bitcoin hits 100K in like a month, if Bitcoin hits 100K before the halving, we'll do a cooking stream and we'll cook some bull testicles and some fried rice. God dang it. Goodness gracious. Cooking stream. I don't even know where you get it. Where do you even get that? Like, hold on. Where can I buy bull testicle to eat? Yo. They're called oysters. Bull Rocky Mountain oysters. $19.99 a pound. Yo, why do they gotta like take cute photos of these things? You want to eat this guy? Is this legal? Can I actually do this on stream? Or is this weird? Alpaca meat. Yo, this does not seem like it's right. I don't think we should look at this. I just want some bull balls. Oh gosh. Never, not even thinking. Gosh, that's weird. Alright. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get crazy. 18 plus stream, guys. If you're minus 18, it's time to leave. True, you can hunt them in the wild. I guess you could eat them. You're right. You right, my friend. So long as they're not ethically unethically captured or whatever. If it's like on, a preserve or whatever you want to call it. All right, I don't know how we got into that, but AXS USDT target 1259, beautiful, or 1252, beautifully destroyed. Next target right now would be 1456. Again, if it's gonna hold up over this high here, if it hold up over that previous high at 912, I think you're solid. I think you're good here on daily. Also holding over previous high, price action looks good. The only thing I don't like is if it does reject here, maybe a head and shoulders. And also I don't like that this broke structure here. So if it does create that turning point, then I would be a little bearish, but it looks fine right now. It's starting to climb back, which is good. Moving with the rest of the market, of course. Let's go to 4 hour really quickly before we jump into the next one. 1 minute you're trading crypto, the next you're on exotic meat market. Literally though. Like what? What are we even looking at here? All right. Yeah, 4 hour, not bad. 4 hours actually flipped back on the bullish money flow side, which is good. It's climbing. This thing needs to close right now. This 4 hour candle we need to get up and close over that high of 1098 or at least 11, and then we'll be good. So watch that close. 1134. You can target too. That's a pivotal point there, but that's only on the 4 hour. Structure that change character should lock in above that, above 11. So watch that. What did you all smoke? Okay, Bitcoin 100K barbecue with bull balls at Jacob. Yeah, how's balls doing today? You know I own some of that. Over the weekend, I don't think it did very well. Oh! Yo, this thing dumped to 3 cents. Should have bought some more. Should have got some more balls. Insane. All right, let's keep going. That's awesome. All right, next up, Avalanche. Thank you, Pepe. Pepe's in the chat. Man's on it right now. Pepe's in the chat. Man's on it. Avalanche holding up nicely. Several lines. Yeah, that's what it is. Jacob, know the balls. We need more balls. It's breaking balls. Goodness gracious. Jacob is them baller. Goodness gracious. Here's the chat for the entire chat. All right. Okie dokie. Weekly. Wow. Weekly closed very nicely. We talked about weekly wanting to close up over 56, 15. Actually closed at what? 55, 66. So pretty close, actually. Close over 56. Guys, if you want to do that giveaway, we have to hit 120 likes right now. We're sitting at an hour 13. We have literally like 45 minutes to hit 120 likes. I would not want to not do the giveaway. So make sure to share the stream if you need people to like it. Go make like 5 YouTube accounts and like it or something. All right. If you want to do that $300 giveaway this week. But Avalanche here. It won't be long till Pepe will be replaced by balls. I agree. educational, entertaining, and crazy great TA and meat market searches as well. All right. Avalanche yet again closed up nicely. I mean, we talked about potentially closing at 56 would be really good, but this is what you want to see on a weekly candle right now, especially after a small body like that. I would want to see this weekly close up here over 58.48. So honestly, just give it. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Open price, whatever that 58.38. Yeah, so right above 58.38. Let's close there. Touched it today already, which is good. Good sign that this might want to close up here. As long as it closes above that open this week, I want to be really bullish on Avalanche. Avalanche yet another competitor in this whole meme coin market, as well as like redefining some of these project launches. Great network, high speed network. Avalanche and Chainlink collaborate on Australian on-chain asset settlement. Sorry, so that's cool. Linking up with Chainlink, that was just 4 hours ago. So seeing that, this week, let's targeting right now on the daily, just see 60 early this week. If we can break through 64, y'all know the drill. We had the open close low targeted there before from that pivotal point. There is roughly like 68. We can maybe see some resistance, but I feel like if it does get through 64, we're going to have probably no problem getting back up. And then we have this bottom of the order bucket target up there right at 90, roughly 88, 89 area. So we just need to get back up through that. This week, the ideal setup this week would be to close over last week's high, which was 65.38. But again,
Who's your daddy?
I mean, I just got to do it because this targeted 60. We targeted 64 last week. It hit it on the penny nearly. I mean, a high of 65.38. Can't get better than that. Literally within $1 target. So beautiful target there, 64.72. Let's go retest that this week. That'd be nice. Otherwise, the best thing would be to get that closure over the open of 58.38. So we'll see if we can get that. So ideally, sorted. What? There's the chat for sorted. Luckily, my daughter is 2, so she wouldn't fully understand what's happening. But maybe someday we'll probably do 5,000 streams by then. By the time she understands what I'm talking about. If no one loves you, AutoGang loves you. Appreciate that, boys. Appreciate that, AutoGang. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, give me something. Nice, ton. All right, guys, we're at 91 likes. Come on, let's get us there. We are 29 likes away from doing the $300 giveaway on Friday. So make sure you smash that like button. Come back tomorrow and do the same thing. We got to do it a few times this week and easy as pie. All right, TON. I know we've gone over this before. I'm going to be mad if I was on the Python network. Oh, yeah, this thing is ripping. Wow. Okay. I don't even think this was probably one of the AutoGang suggestions because I don't even think I looked at this before we even suggested watching it. It is at an all-time high, so we will be taking a separate suggestion too, guys. If you want to look at it, throw it. What do you guys want to look at that's not at an all-time high? I'll go over this really quickly because it's gonna be very fast. Throw it in the chat. I'll look at it right after this one. So ton again. All you need is daily closures over previous days. So this being said, I would want to close over this previous day's high here, 5.297. Close up there. You're looking solid on this 4 hour. It's still extended here on the oscillator, which is good actually, because look, it just flipped on the money flow, bounced off a fair value gap, came back, created a turning point roughly right here, made its move to a new high. This still has room up here to 95, meaning it could probably hit 6. Right now, I would probably just target $6 up there if you want like a temporary high. But again, this thing's pretty early on in its whole, I guess not actually. It's been around since 2022. But still, early on in its bullish move, it's been consolidating forever. So clearly, hold on. New yearly peak surged 60% on buzz surrounding potential Telegram IPO. What? I don't. Maybe. Oh, I don't even know what this is. I had to look into it. But that's a good sign. Obviously, that's moving because of that. Telegram. Okay. I gotta look into what TON is. Telegram, and if this is even called TON. me see. This is kind of cool. Looking at the news here. Oh, is it Telegram's coin? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting that they're going to have a coin and they're going to IPO. Should probably be better at analyzing than me, guys. Watch Jacob riding a roller coaster on stream. Goodness gracious. All right, y'all are having a different conversation. Yeah, all right. Seems to be Telegram's thing. Cool. It is moving though. $6 would be that upside target this week. I would just want to close over that high of 5.29. So if that happens, would be nice this week. But again, I guess if they do have an IPO for Telegram, which I could see it, Telegram's huge right now. With the amount of functionality and bots you can do through Telegram, it's insane. So I could see that IPO happening. If that happens, it's interesting that they're gonna have a coin as well. I don't know. Interesting. Do Americans use Telegram? Yeah, I have. I mean, I've used it mostly recently. I've used it a lot because of the freaking meme coins. The meme coin bots, which is cool. Makes it easier to get in at least. Cotty Charles said render sand Tia. All right, RNDR. Let's get render first, and then see if it's worth it. Weekly time frame's too high, still holding up. You had a Bitcoin conference, or you had the whatever conference last week. Sand. I'm gonna just go through these, see which one I like the most. Sand's not bad. Tia's down. Trying to come back. This one's same analysis. I want that to break through 15 before considering anything. The other one was Cotty from Charles. This one's so extended. Yeah, I don't know. Sand look okay. Phil, all right, let's do Filecoin. I like that. Filecoin we haven't looked at in a minute. Filecoin's a good one. All right, Filecoin. Real quick, because the last one was just fast. I just want to see this thing hold up where it's at, $9 roughly. Nice little order block move here. It just needs to break back over this 980. Breaks over 980, you're probably going to go up and touch that high again. Top of the order block, like we always talk about for targets of 1139. Watch that. Otherwise, after that, you got 17 in line. So this week, really, on the weekly, just close green. Close in the nines, middle nines, high nines. Daily time frame looks good. Breaking back out, looks solid. Would want to see probably something like this and then go. So do this and then go, right? Watch for something like that. Go retest that high up there. It looks good, though. So it needs to just close over 9 this week. I think we'll be solid. Nice little bounce back, especially off a previous high. All right, let's go to the next one. Come on, Pepe. What you got for me? What are you going to be eating? Oh, okay. Yo. Come on, you were doing so well, buddy. Guys, let's get those likes up. We're at 97. We need to get to 120 FTM. Way to hit it. Great job, Pepe. Pepe's in the chat. That was a heck of a hit. Usually doesn't hit those. But that being said, guys, we're at 98 likes. We got to get to 120 if you really want to do this $300 giveaway on Friday. So make sure you share. There's 132 people supposedly in here. So if you haven't smashed the like button, make sure you smash it. Way to go, Pepe. All right. This one, FTM Phantom's been killing it. Remember, we did. Oh. We have it on here? Yeah, here you go. So Phantom's been killing it. Remember, we did have that price target of 114. Right? We had the price target of 111. My bad. Hit that, absolutely hammered it last week. I already did Hujay for that. Now, next up is 143.18 would be our next upside target. We're clearly seeing a little bit of resistance here in the same zone. Let's go to the daily. The only thing I don't like is that this now is like having a bit of trouble up here. It might be worth getting a consolidated move down in between here, hitting like $1, maybe trading off of that, go to 143 after that. But if it does consolidate right here through the 111 like we talked about and then move, that should give it enough time to get this oscillator back down for its next move. So watch it. It'd be cool if it wanted to take off like into tomorrow, but you can already see that there's clear rejection off that 120 area. So right now today, let's close over this big sell-off candle open, which was, I don't know, 114. If it closes over 114 today, or was it 114.32? If it closes over 114.32, so I would just say like, let's get like 115, honestly. Let's close over 115 today, and then maybe tomorrow you can get that push through if for some reason it doesn't want to consolidate. But if it does, this would be a nice little area above $1 to consolidate, and then make that move to 143. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour is interesting. It just had a flip. It just flipped there. Did it grab that liquidity? It didn't. High here was 229. This one here was 2243. Yeah, so it didn't even sweep, which is interesting. Means it could potentially retest as well. But daily here, I really want to see that break through 120, and then a weekly, right? We want to see weekly close over 122.91. That would be ideal. But if it trades above $1 here, just for a little bit, the oscillator is super extended, which I don't like. So at some point after it makes its move, which it already kind of has on a weekly, you're probably going to see some consolidation for this oscillator reset on a weekly and then make its move again after that. So we might not see 143 right away. I don't know yet. We're just going to have to wait to see how the next few days go, because it could wick that and then settle off somewhere in this range here. But FTM, not bad. Bullish with the rest of the market. Still in bullish state, right? How is its signals and overlays? Signals and overlays pretty nice, actually, holding up above the Neo still. If it would have to come retest that Neo cloud. All right, guys, we're at 103. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Come on. We're going to get 120 likes. We're at 103. We're almost there. We have a few more to go over. We got a little bit of time. Let's see here. Come on, Pepe. Come on, Pepe. We got about 30 minutes. Quant. Let's go. Pepe on it today. Let's get it. Pepe on it today. Let's get it. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. So, if you guys remember, we discussed a little bit about this last week. Biggest thing, I think, was besides the fact that it had literally a setup a few days ago. Sorry. A few weeks ago. At 107. We wanted to see if this thing wanted to fully go up and touch that high there at 151. Never did this time around. I did reject it before. Ended up hitting 137 on the weekly there. But go to that daily time frame. What was interesting about this one was we were kind of stuck in a bit of a range. But yeah, see, it's still kind of setting lower highs here, which is interesting because this is breaking out. Did we pull up a volume profile on this? I'm trying to remember. I think we did. We did pull a volume profile on this, at least on that weekly or something. This thing came inside this volume profile, bounced nicely, kind of swept these lows, came back up, closed higher. I know that we were definitely bearish on this red candle there on Tuesday. If we went over this on Tuesday, ends up finding support out of it. It's still stuck in this little downtrend here, which, you know, could indicate a bull flag too. So if this is a bull flag, it's pretty much a break. You would want to see a higher low somewhere to hold above this area here, above the 137. If this holds up above 137 here, I like it for a continuation. But we'll see if we get that. Guys, we're 10 likes away. Come on, smash the like button. All right, right here, 147.19. If this hits up there, which it did, it's rejecting that previous daily high. We want to see a closure over that. So 147.9 would be money. The other day here, that when it retested this level, the high was 146.9. So watch for a decent close over that as well. That'd be quite nice if we could get that. Overall, not too bad. But yeah, that's what I would mostly look for here. So let me see. If it breaks out of that, you're going for 194. You got to open close weekly high up there. Looks very nice here. This clearly, I mean, look at this. This is why you draw these levels, by the way, on a weekly chart. Major reaction. Major reaction. Major reaction. So if it gets up over 150, clearly psychological. If it finds support on 150, more than likely it's going to go hit probably 200. I wouldn't even target this. I mean, I would. I'm going to always take off because that's just ideal. 195, but again, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 times now I might reject off this level. If it breaks through that level, it could have a lot of volume behind it and then make its move. It might not even retest it. It might just go up to 200 almost immediately. I will keep a close eye on this, actually. I'm going to put this on our setup. That's the wrong one. Crypto watch list. QIT. So we'll keep a close eye on that one. Oh, show. 10 likes away, guys. Come on. If you're doing the $300 giveaway on Friday, make sure you smash that like button. If you want to do the $300 giveaway on Friday, make sure you smash that like button. Come on, Pepe. Don't do this to us now. There's the chat. Come on, Pepe. Yo, there it is. Good job, buddy. Good job. It's low. Let's do Coinbase. Coinbase on Tether. Yeah, it's probably fine. Flow. Finance, maybe. Finance been around longer for Flow. We'll do that. Actually, it doesn't matter because we're so far off from those highs. Okay. Well, I mean, I know we discussed this already because it's just like...
Who's your daddy?
I mean, this is probably the best tip I've given you guys on here, but I mean, if you traded this off of this, it's just by far a beautiful target there for Flow at 137 roughly. Open, close, low, very pivotal point there when it tried to retest, rejected beautifully, came back up. Now it's testing it again. That being said, it's the third time there. I would have targeted that price point. I'd be holding the rest if I was in down here below $1 or something. Flow right now, similar situation. Let's break and close above last week's high, but also above this open close rejection level. I mean, beautiful, beautiful reactions here. This high here, 140, right? Let's get up over 140 this week. Close over 140 on Flow. Then my next target, honestly, I wouldn't even target this low. I would give it a little bit more juice. Let's go to this pivotal point here at 173. I would just play it safe and say 170, to be honest. But after that, I think you have some room. After 170, I think you have some room. I think we could go retest like 280, so a whole nother $1 after that. So this week, though, big focus on closing over that 140. Probably 141 would be nice to go to the daily. To the daily chart. Lovely bounce above, way above highs so far. I want to see here. Let's go. Let me see. Where's our signals and overlays? All right, signals and overlays is inside of. Let me go to 16. Is inside of the NeoCloud, or it was below the NeoCloud. It's trying to climb back out off of it. So let's first get above that NeoCloud. You can see here as well as that weekly open close level. If we get some type of trade-off in here, it'd be nice, and then we'll make that move to like 170 like we said. But again, after that, $2 is probably gonna be psychological, good target there, and then we'll go to the 270s or whatever. So loving that weekly chart as well. Very nice bounces. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour got the reversal kind of set up there too. But overall, get that 15 optimized sensitivity. Just breaking out of a bearish Neo. Good sign for a start of reversal. Now, this is Coinbase Tether. If I go to Flow, I'll just do it by itself here. Probably better. Yeah, there it is. 16. So that being said, you do have a little bit of a fair value gap there. But again, this order block's more important than that. So it really needs to get up over, yeah, that 140, guys. That 140 level is pretty significant. I would watch that. So it looks pretty solid. If it does, then I would trade it from there. If it sets up, maybe go for that high again around 164 first. All of these analysis translate to buy low, sell high. I mean, no, it comes down to setups, my friend. I mean, the generalized idea, of course, is buy low, sell high. But if we have short setups, man, then we'll talk about shorts. Oh no, my camera! Don't die on me. Bitcoin now, please. Buy or sell. I buy Bitcoin every week, man. I would recommend investing in it as much as you can. Guys, we're 6 likes away. Come on, man. Yeah, there it is. There's the error. There's the overheat error. Must be toasty in here. I'll be back in just a sec. Y'all know the drill. I'm still here, though. Say hi. Hello. All right. We got 3 more to go over. I'm going to spin this wheel. I'll let my camera reset for a sec before it explodes. I wonder if we will go down around halving just to take liquidate longs so it can go to new all-time highs. Very possible. We'll wait and see. Give my camera a second to reset. Yo, come on, Pepe. You want to get backhanded today, buddy? Actually did pretty good. I'll give it to you. Last spin, and then we'll just go over. Yo, there we go. Good job. Good job. Hey, is the ETH gas bot shit real or fake? I have no idea, to be honest. It's probably fake. More than likely. If you're being DM'd on Discord, it's probably fake. Jupiter. As we're talking about good levels to take trades. Buy low, sell high. That's the overall objective. All right, 119. It went back to 118, Brad. I think Brad's trying to claim that last like again, so he unliked it. He likes being the last one. Guys, we're literally 2 likes away here. We'll do a $300 giveaway on Friday, so make sure you smash it. Jupiter, great. One to be a little early in if you were down here in the 60s. Obviously, this is a lead player in the meme world right now. A lot of the transactions done through Jupe and Radium, right? Radium launches majority of the coins. Jupe is just another, way of being able to swap Solana for whatever coin you want. But overall, I mean, these are what's running that entire ecosystem, right? So even like Radium here, Radium major moves, both sitting about the same price point. Radium's been around a little bit longer. A lot longer actually, but Jupiter is the new man in town. But what do we see? Well, it's quite interesting because the Jupiter daily chart here, you can see a higher low formed on that daily, somewhat of a pennant type formation in a way. It's very small. I wouldn't necessarily consider that. We down to one. Yeah, we're still at 119. Somebody's holding back. It's all right. We'll get it. I know somebody will come in and hit it. We got time. We're getting there. All right. So Jupiter daily chart holding up nicely. You can see it bounce off that imbalance already, aka fair value gap. Finally got our first bullish candle there on the daily, bouncing nicely. Higher low formed right now. I'd be targeting 143 to the upside. Let's go to that 4 hour. There's 120. That being said, guys, we need to hit 120 likes tomorrow and Wednesday at very least if we want to do the $300 giveaway on Friday. Appreciate you guys tuning in and smashing that like button. Make sure you sub as well if you actually want to be a part of the $300 giveaway every Friday. Kudos to the people that won last week and today. Our top 10 viewer won. Man, Metabice and Tom won again. So insane. Appreciate you guys that are part of it every week. So let's get it. Let's go. All right, Jupe, though. It's quite interesting because Jupe on the 4 hour actually had somewhat of a bull flag formation. Never really set a really clean lower low down here, but again, we have a higher low type of setup. Very similar type move there at 3.5 here. I want to break through this open close 4 hour level there. So it needs to break through this price if this wants to go retest those highs. But if this is the case here, higher lows in formation after 2 lower lows and 2 lower highs. Let's break through that. Give me something like this. Guys. Okay, well, Jupiter actually somewhat has a trade setup. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it had lower highs, right? It does have lower highs, has 1 lower low. It doesn't. I wish it had a lower low down here again, like we said, and then came up and made that reversal. That'd be more ideal. But it is technically in the potential setup. So I'm going to go ahead and do our crypto setups. Go to Jupiter, add it there. and we'll talk about that if it does set up. But again, we need to come back down. Give me a setup above 50, right? So continue this move, or just give me that setup if it creates that turning point on the 4 hour here above that 50 level on the oscillator. We might have another move to talk about on the 4 hour. Any entries? What? Oh, on Jupe? I would want to see this thing have a setup somewhere around 50. This is a 4 hour setup, right? So daily's not there. Guys, this is Jupiter. There's no, if I were you, if you want to buy Jupiter, you just buy it. Like, there's no reason to think about, oh, I'm going to get like a better entry at a, you know, $1.10 or $98. It's like this one is, this would be a long play. These are so new that it's like, it's either going to work out or it's not. Jupiter is very, very good for potentially working out just based on what it's been doing. Solana's Jupiter reveals 3 token candidates for next launch pad. I mean, it's just, this is a mega player on that Solana network, so it's just one that I would just buy if you want to buy it. Again, this is not financial advice. Y'all know the drill. Just leverage trade 120x this. Y'all, come on. Come on, man. First time today. I mean, if it's $1, I'm not going to freaking question. I'm going to just buy it, dude. I mean, just... It's just no reason. Because Jupe would be an investment. It'd be more an investment than a trade. But if you want to trade it now, we talked about that 4 hour potentially being a setup. So long as it creates it, we just gotta wait for it. It has to retrace back here on the oscillator, create that turning point. So we're waiting on it. Come on, man. Jay, I think I need to get back to the leverage game. What do you think? Come on, man. You know the drill. Dennis, do not leverage, my friend. Dennis is the worst at leveraging. Apply the stocks line go up formula. At this rate, Bitcoin might only go up. Yeah, that's pretty much all Bitcoin does is go up. All right, which one? All right, ICP. ICP. I would suggest to do something where you can earn crypto, Big D. I think he does a few things like that. Big D's probably the most liquid out of all of us, for the most part. Okay, guys, let's keep it going. ICP on the board. Major breakout, finally. Gotta love it. All right, so, you know, we did talk about this range it's been in. We talk about this range it's been in. I'm just going to take the breakout here. Obviously, clearly bounced off that level. I know we discussed this on Friday. Friday was here. But the biggest thing we wanted to see is this thing actually hold up above that, what's it called? The POC, goodness gracious. Port of control. So, you know, the fact that it held that the following day, I know we discussed if this thing was actually going to reverse, it would probably go touch the top of the range, which was 15. But we wanted to overall see that 15 breakout. So the fact that it has broken out of 15 is a great sign here. Just pull this over now. Are you going to cut? There you go. So what do we want to see? Well, I want to see clear support above that 15 level. So again, it would be honestly better off for this thing to come back down on the oscillator. It's very extended now. You can see it's already sitting at 95 roughly. Turning point happening at 95. You do have an imbalance that actually formed there that could potentially come into play. We'll keep an eye on it. The nice part is, let's see here. You have the top of the golden pocket lining up roughly at these highs. I mean, I'm not as big of a fan of as I am the fact that these highs line up with that imbalance. So that's a good sign if it does completely come and fill this imbalance. Maybe get some buybacks off of the mid 15s there. That's what I would watch to see if it wants to come back and find support. Otherwise, that weekly time frame, you know, this crushed that first price target. If this weekly actually, guys, closes up over this last week there on Monday, the 24th of 1690. So if we close over 17 this week, guys, we're 100% targeting this beautiful level of 2264. Okay. Yet again, though,
Who's your daddy?
hit the bottom of that order block beautifully. That's another reason why we always say target bottom of the order block, especially if they're high volume order blocks, 115 million there. Watching for this move to 2264 now on ICP would be that next target. No reason to target anything else. This even here, if people, like, what about this open close low on the weekly? It's like they said one weekly bounce back. I wouldn't really recommend that as much. More than likely, people are going to just drive this into 22 plus, 2264. So we'll see if that happens. 20 might be psychological, so we'll keep an eye on it. But 2264 upside target. It's probably going to take a week or so, or maybe 2 weeks to get there. So definitely some time. Definitely some time. Yeah, lots of shorts got wrecked today. No reason to be short in this bull market, my friends. No reason to be short in this bull market. If I pull up Bitcoin on the screeners, you're going to see how bullish it is. Where is Bitcoin right now? Are we going to be up? Probably. 77, yeah. I think we're at 6. Man, what a bounce, dude. 73 this week, still targeting it. Love that sitting there. That's awesome. Love that sitting where it's at. Matic, let's go to it. Last but not least, Matic. And then we might have some time for some extra suggestions. Yeah. Got about 15 minutes, my friends, after the Matic review. We can take some extra ones to go over. So get those questions ready. All right, well, there you go. Daily time frame. We already had this marked off here. Matic bouncing directly off what we wanted to see, that previous high, closing back over. It did break down from its current weird uptrend formation. We took a trade on this not too long ago. Didn't get the full. We hit a very nice trade. Closed out majority at 114 or something. Or closed out all at 114. But ended up hitting that upside price target we had atop the order block there at 125. So you took that, great job. Otherwise, this retracement's very clean, to be honest. Bouncing off those previous highs at $1. I mean, they hit a low of 90, which is fine. We just wick those lows, though, which is ideal. You want to see them wick. If this thing's going to get back into structure, though, we're going to have to see it potentially just V-bounce from here back to 126, then settle off and trade. I don't like that I had this big of a retracement, though, so I need to see some clean support off $1 in order to consider Matic actually being worth the trade. 4 hour here. Structure's changing, which is nice. It's fading off of it, which is not 100% ideal. But if Matic can get through this high here, got a high here of 109.90, I would then be a little bit more bullish of it above 110. So really keep an eye on that for Matic above 110 this week. Weekly candle, ideally, we close over last week's high. So last week's high was 108.91. Just close over that, and then we'll be really bullish into the following weeks into April. So we can maybe in April see 120s again if we close this week over that 108.91. So it looks pretty solid. Solana still up. Let's see. Yeah, 192, baby. Solana, really looking for that 224. Really looking for that 224. Excited. Timing is key, my friends. Timing is key. Pith. Jack, you want some pith? All right. That being said, guys, that's kind of the end of y'all suggestions. We're getting the stream. We have a little bit of time here. You want to go over anything specific? Throw it in the chat. We'll go over it. So give me it. Gimme. Let's get it. Let's go. 650 on BNB, man. Looks juicy. Throw it in. He said pith already. I'll give you guys a suggestion to go this while I check something. Right. Near STRK. We made it. Nah, Jay told me to stop leverage, so I still have time. I still have him in my ear. Yeah, I should be on your shoulder saying, don't trade leverage. Don't trade leverage, please. Stop. How to use money flow. You just watch for the way it's reacting to levels. And then it kind of drives a trend. Related to the trend strength. XRP. XRP, the oldie but goodie XRP. All right, XRP it is. I'm going to start with that. Might as well. I know a lot of people look at XRP, so make it easy. XRP, the stablecoin. All right, XRP. The only thing I didn't like was that daily. Remember, it broke that structure here. We have the turning point, though, so it is, you know, could be kind of like a bull flag type reaction. It's possible. But that's on the oscillator, right? I'm not talking about price. Oscillator here, I would want to see this actually go up, set another bearish turning point like this on the oscillator, then a bullish turning point after that, above 50. If that happens, then I'm a lot more bullish on XRP. It would definitely do something like this, targeting 171. Why do we say 171? Let's go to the weekly. Actually, it was from daily open close high, but there you go. This high there, 74, was that overall price point. But daily is, I guess, is coming up. Yeah, coming from a pivotal point, 171.53. 74 comes from the weekly. So, yeah, it needs to set that up. It's quite interesting here, to be honest. This consolidation is very awkward. Very weird price action. People don't know what to do with it, I don't think. It's such an old altcoin. People are definitely trying to figure out where they want to value it. That's the only weird part is, like, you know, where does XRP kind of fit into this crazy new mainstream crypto you know, society? We're just like, we don't know. So, you know, 71 was that target. I mean, it's looking okay right now. I ideally wouldn't want this above 66, 67. Get above 67, then we can talk a little bit more about it. It just needs to break that right here. You have a BOS and a previous lower high type of formation there. If it breaks that, then we can maybe look for that 70s, but it's a weird spot. XRP was respected earlier, but now it's a stable coin. I mean, sure. All right, OP, Vivid Want. I think XRP is dead. I don't know. It's not trading like it used to. I just don't like the move it makes. It's just, I mean, it just doesn't really do much. There's so many more fun ones to trade. Yeah, XRP is interesting. I forgot about XRP when it stopped doing good moves. I just didn't even look into it anymore. It's just too many good ones now to be trading. Pepe, goodness gracious. Y'all know my thoughts on Pepe and all meme coins. Meme coins all come from value, guys. It's all based on what people think. It's a trend. It's trend based. It's a very trendy type situation. Now that meme coins are generated every 5 seconds, it's like, what is trending in that current state? It's one of those things where if you get one of those big pushes on a meme coin, you're up, let's say like 500-600%. I would always suggest taking profits because that volume is probably going to shift into something new. It's the same, but here's the difference. It's the same as like penny stocks, but it's a little bit different because penny stocks move on information more than they move on like just hype, right? Because meme coins move on hype, but with a penny stock, when you get that, you know, a lot of times it's in healthcare. When you get that FDA approval or whatever it may be, you get these big mega pumps on penny stocks, similar to you do on meme coins. So meme coins go through trends. So what I'm predicting what's going to happen with a lot of these major meme coins is it's going to depend on what exchanges accept them first off. It's like these meme coins can easily get on MEX. I'm dumb. Hold on. What was it for balls? MEXC and CoinEx, I can easily get on there. So in that current state, yeah, they're going to probably be just kind of choppy. Once they hit Binance, they hit like Coinbase, and they're accepted on those, they're going to hit some major volume. But then after that, it's going to get into some type of a fluctuation type state, and people are going to then take their money out of that, and they're going to move on to the next one. It's just how it's going to work. It's going to be back and forth, I think, more so this time around, rather than like Dogecoin being kind of the birthplace of meme coins, right, where mega volume was put into that because it was one of the first that's ever done it. So it's like it's hard to fully judge where the next meme coin is going because right now it's like, yeah, sure, you know, Pepe made it on major exchange. That's great. If you're in down here, continue to hold it. This could hit waves. It could hit mega waves. But, you know, like we've already heard about, it's like freaking this Slurf came in or whatever. Slurf's now big. It's like after Slurf, it's like there's just multiple ones continue to hit exchange. I don't even know what was the one recently that just hit Binance as well. But you have to keep an eye on which ones hit those major exchanges, because those are the ones that are going to actually probably fluctuate a lot more in volume. But I wouldn't necessarily see the same growth that you had in Dogecoin that you are like, or I wouldn't see the same growth in like Pepe that you had in Dogecoin or SHIB. Like SHIB, probably the only other one that had an opportunity for a big mega move, because back in the day, this is a back in the day meme coin, right, on Shiba. So it's quite interesting. Meme coins are a little bit different these days. Yeah, Boom. Yeah, Book of Meme. Yeah, that one. Book of Meme was the one that hit Binance. So even this one, like Book of Meme, quite interesting because it hit Binance. So this one actually at some point might hit a volume wave. So you got to think of these differently on value. It's like at some point there's probably going to be a group of, crypto traders that are mega influenced on the market that's going to drive volume in Boom when it's a good enough price for them to drive that trend. So essentially it's probably going to come down here. They could collaborate all together and say, hey, let's all buy it a Book of Meme at a pretty low price right now because it's just now hitting like major exchanges. And then they're going to push the crap out of it on all their socials, and it's going to get a mega uptick. Same with like Balls. If you've seen what Balls has done like over social media, it's been a mega social media movement, right? Every major crypto meme coin guru or whatever you want to call them has been pushing Balls. Pretty much a big reason why I've bought it when it's been hitting its lows around like 3 cents. Because I think if this thing, if any of them might hit like Binance, I don't think Coinbase is going to list something called Balls. I mean, they totally could, but this is something that's probably going to hit Binance before it hits anything else. If it hits it, I'm looking to pretty much like probably hit like, I don't know, like 2 times my money. I'm not going for anything crazy on this one. And this is, again, all of these are just pure luck, but you have to understand the trends when it comes to these meme coins versus analysis. It's all trend based. So that's why, like, I believe in ones like HNT, like freaking, like Helium, and I believe in Mobile, more so because they have a like legitimate product that's being used to revolutionize like cell phone service and stuff. So it's like there's different ways of going about this, and like that's why a lot of times on these other ones, like that's on like the Dex, like Dex Screener and stuff that are based around actual product changing, like real life things. They're way better investments than just like ones that are surely based on trends like Pepe and Shiba and all that. So it all comes down to who's pushing it and why like influence is the biggest thing right now on these. Same with WIF. Yeah, WIF as well. WIF hit Binance, right? WIF's back up. WIF, out of all of them, you could probably hit 100% on this once it kind of picks back up. But even then, this would have been good pickups as low as you can get it, right? Again, it's all trend based. So I'm not just, eventually people might treat these as very high volume. But there's not much behind them. Imagine tell your grandchildren you got rich off Balls. Exactly why I'm not looking to get rich off Balls. Because I doubt it's going to do anything mega crazy, but it's like it's fun to follow the potential trends across who's discussing things. You got to keep a close eye on Twitter. Twitter is everything, guys, for these meme coins. If you're not on Twitter, if you're not following what's happening on Twitter with what's going on with these things, then you're not looking at it right. Make sure you're on Twitter if you want to follow these things. Because I'm not going to analyze WIF. You could. I could talk about highs and lows, but again, I guess, yeah, because it is on Binance, it is tradable for like price action based stuff. But because it's easy to buy and sell it now. It's like it's not very many people originally knew how to buy WIF. Like a lot of people don't know how to use wallets and swap or use like Twitter. BK said, speaking of Twitter, check out the Luxago Twitter. I agree, guys. We post daily analysis all day long on there. Stuff you see on here is also similarly posted on Twitter all day, as well as news updates. Make sure you follow it. We really appreciate it. 2 minutes here. We'll take Bitcoin predictions, my friend. Cock and balls. Yeah, that one. Cocky new. How you? I think it's just, yeah. That one's what? That one got big yet? This one's been around for a while. But again, you'll see, I mean, it's similar with like what just went bonkers recently. Like here's Pepe on Binance. It's like it listed on Binance, it traded off quite, slowly, and then it took off. It's like that's the cycle on these. So it's like if it's early on Binance, it might be worth grabbing some for a potential spike in the future, right? So it's all based on trend. It's gonna go in waves. Eventually somebody might go back into it because it's low enough and they've collected enough over time that they want to push it, and then it pops off, right? I got Dojo at 130. What? Maybe 137. Like 13 cents. 13. Yeah, I guess that's what you're saying. That's a good price. I will say that. You got a good price point. Doji, I would honestly, that 20-cent mark's probably going to still cause some problems. But after that, I would target 28 on Doge. Doge is interesting because you do have a mega mine behind it. Like you have Elon pushing it. So Doge, if anything, could be one that gets transitioned into some more stuff. It all depends, again, like we said, on influence. It's everything. I'm traumatized. I thought I was in live mode and somehow was 400 seconds behind. Yeah, we were talking about Bohm, man. Bohm just hit Binance. How many days now? Again, I would just, any lows. I mean, you can't really analyze it. It's all trend based. Like let's see, what's been trending recently? Nubcat, yeah, I saw that. Wait, hold on. Let me just pull up Nubcat. Scum's up. Goodness gracious. So it's like Twitter's the movement of all these. It's like that's the biggest thing you go for, and then you wait to see if they're listed on major exchanges. This thing is ripping. But again, it just comes down to what's trending. That's why you see new ones at the top of the DEX screener list every day. Then you see there's a nub and then there's a nub dog. People are just going to try to execute and make money off of the current trend, right? And then it goes away. It's like there's only a few that slip through the cracks. Like when you see good things like this, like media is something that is quite cool to me, that I'm keeping a close eye on. Media is a Solana-based YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna make sure because I know people have Solana network for. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually do that because I know some people have put some 18+ stuff on this site to be funny. But this is a legit product, right? It's a legit YouTube-based website. They're gonna introduce live streaming on this as well, so it's something that's like actually a real thing versus some type of trendy name like Scum. It's like I don't know. It's just quite funny. Yeah, it's like this is nothing, right? It's all based on hype. So yeah, it's quite interesting. So that's my 2 cents on meme coins. Like honestly, you can use DEX screeners. You can use any type of DEX websites to really get into potentially early on the actual products that are going to actually potentially change how we do certain things in today's age, right? Bitcoin, man. 2 minutes here. This is an easy over. All right, Bitcoin, the over was hit. Wait, actually, what was it at 2 hours? I mean, honestly, I think it was easily hit. Let's go to the 4 hour. It definitely hit. More, as I look at it now. More was the winner, guys. If you said more, you are correct. Yeah, it's at 806. It's been trading kind of sideways here. So, more is our winner, my friends. Great work. Great work. That kind of closes down our stream for today. But, my friends... But. Oh, you want...
Who's your daddy?
There you go. Got you. More, yes, sir. Let's talk about who missed it here. Give us some come on mans real quick. All right, those that said less. I can only see, I can't see them all today. That's awesome. Maybe the glitch fixed itself. Adam with the less. Come on, man. Land Crypto with the less. Come on, man. No, he said more. Sorry. That's my bad. Adam with the less. Land Crypto had more. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Come on, Jacob. Come on, man. Doran with the less. Come on, man. What else we got? Dom with the less. We got, who else said less? Wow, I got a lot of more. Love you guys. Jenny Swanson with the less. Come on, Jenny. What you doing? Come on. Wordo with the less. Come on, Wordo. Alex with the less. Somebody just put a Bitcoin price number. That's wrong. That doesn't count. So come on, man. CeeLo with the less. Come on. Zach with the less. Come on. Wow, a lot of mores. Good job. Good job, guys. That being said, Santos with the more. Fan with the more. Land Crypto with the more. E&E with the more. Hunter with the more. The Doberman guy. Goodness gracious. With the more. Good job, man. Touch Crypto with the more. Evade with the more. Michelle with the more. Avi with the more. Edward with the more. Metabice with the more. Congrats to Meta for 2 weeks in a row wins the giveaway. Insane. Dry with the more. Marlan with the more. Dane with the more. Good job, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. More wins again, my friends. That being said, guys, love you. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Absolutely been drilling these price targets. Great job. That being said, tomorrow, hopefully we get the streams working again. I'm glad that we didn't have any errors with the main stream today. We'll continue to go for it. I'll keep you updated. Guys, on Friday, on Thursday, I do have a flight at 1:45, okay? I have a flight at 1:45. That is 12:45 East. Sorry, 2:45 Eastern. So, you know, we do like to be there early, especially when we're bringing a baby. So, that being said, potentially Thursday we do early stream. That is a possibility. I'll keep you updated on it. If not, maybe we do... I don't know. Maybe we do a late night stream or something. I'll let you know. Potentially, we do a beach stream. We do a beach stream on Friday. Should we do that? I might bring my laptop. It won't be complex like this. It'll be a pretty simple stream. But maybe we do a beach stream on Friday. Get the bot working. You guys wanted me to bring Pepe to the beach. I don't know if I can. I'll maybe bring a mini Pepe or something. I need to, oh, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna order a mini spin wheel. It's gonna be mini Pepe. Pepe's, what should we call it? What should we call it? What should we call it? Yeah, right. I got a Twitch, man. Guys, remember mini little Pepe, dude. Yes, little Pepe. That's lit. All right, I'm gonna get a little spinning wheel for little Pepe. It's gonna be awesome. That's insane. Little Pepe, that's awesome. Remember the Twitch, or at some point we're gonna do something. It's called Jacob times Pepe. I'm not coming up. Just search in twitch.tv/Jacob times Pepe. Eventually we're gonna do something. You'll see me and him on there, hanging out. Just me and him. But we will eventually do something on there. Probably mess around, trade some meme coins or something. So maybe we'll do that later today. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But little Pepe is awesome. Pepito. Goodness gracious. Pepito is good too. I got to find a mini spinning wheel now. That'd be sick. But Thursday probably won't have a stream. If we do, maybe we do a late night one with you guys in Florida. I'll let you know. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I'll figure out something. We'll talk about it. We'll get it. Don't worry. But overall, guys, appreciate you being here. Remember to follow the Twitter. Join the Discord. Discord, exclamation Twitter, y'all know the deal, exclamation indicators. There you go. Those are all the links, my friends. Imagine Jacob isn't going to the beach with just a screensaver. I just put it behind me. Yeah, we're at the beach, guys. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your days, like you're gonna die or something. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friends. Appreciate you all tuning in. I'll keep you updated on everything going on. Y'all know the drill. But there's one last thing I wanted to say and I totally blanked. I'm gonna look for a little Pepe. That's honestly lit. That'd be awesome. Little Pepe. Oh man. All right, guys. Appreciate all the winners as well, guys. If you're a winner, we'll get those winning out to you guys today. So make sure you respond to any messages I put. It looks like some of you did respond from last week. Appreciate that. And we'll get it to you today. All right, guys. You are already dreaming on vacation? What? I'm going to stream on vacay, guys. Come on. I'm going to stream on vacay. Y'all know how it is. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. Peace, guys. Have a good day. I love you. Bye-bye.
Who's your daddy?